Hi, welcome back, all of you. This is Tech Guy here. So let's continue the Python series. Today our topic is if, elif, and else. What are the topics? Like we need to check. These are the conditions. Okay, so if nowadays in our daily life basis, most of the time we'll be using if. In the example we can consider like in your family, your parents they'll ask you to, for example they'll ask you to, if you are going to office today, you bring this particular material, or else they'll ask if you're not going to that your office, or you are not going to that particular location or area, that you don't bring, else no problem, like this. So in day-to-day life we'll be using if else, and if like this kind of condition we'll be using. So today we will just take some basic examples like how we can use these are the statements. So first I will write if. It's a keyword if. Now I'll write like true. The condition is true, then it will print some message, like we will print some message, yes, yes, like yes, 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 do it like this. Whatever the message we can print it. So now what I will do here, first I will execute both the lines. If the condition is true, then it will print that message. The condition is true, then we have got that message, yes, do it like this, we have got message. Now if I want to print some message here, see here you can see this is one from here to here, it's a one block, it's if block. But if whatever I'm writing here, another message like print, and here I will write some message like hello world, hello world, I'm writing here. So this statements will not come under the if block, it's a different, but it will execute. For example, if I'll execute at a time also, it will execute. How it will work, actually it will work in the first, it will start execution from start from here, then it will print this. If the condition is true, it will print that this message, this message will be printed, then after that this message will be executed. For example, if the condition is not, the condition is false, then what happens? Okay, if the condition is false, then what happens is, then we'll take if condition is false, then I want to, like I want to print like no, 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 and like leave it, like this message I need to print. So here the condition is true, that means what happens, this condition is true means this line will not be executed at all. So here I will select it and I will check. See, the condition is true, we did not get any error here, but we did not execute this statement, that statement will not be executed. But I can do, I'll write one thing here. Okay, I'll write one message here. This message is not under the if block, so I'll write here like, I'll write some message, any message we can write. So I'll write like here Python coding, like this message I'll write. Now I will execute at a time these three lines. See, now we have got the output for this line. That means what happens? So that means if the statement is, if the condition is true, that time whatever the statements comes under the if block, even though it's not coming in, if block also it will execute. But if the false means this statement, whatever the if the state, if the condition is false, that time whatever the condition, whatever the things we are going to uh, performing on this particular block, that will not be executed. But this statement is not coming in this if block. So now what I will do, I'll show you one more thing. First I will copy paste here, then I will show you one second. Here you see, here, here what I will do, here this is come inside this block. Now if I'll put cursor on here, and there, if I'll press tab from my system, see now it's come, now it comes under this block if block. Now if I'll execute, earlier it was executing, but now see it's coming under this one, it will not execute it at all, because now the condition is false. If the condition is false, whatever the operations we need to do here, that will not be executed at all. Okay, here we can understand, even though, okay, we will take another examples also. We'll take example like, okay, if I have like x is equal to 200, then we have y equal to 100. Now here I'll write like if x is greater than y colon, then write print. If it is correct, you can print the statement like yes, and if it is not correct, we can go here like else statement. Here only we'll write the else statement. Here will write else. Like if it is not correct, we'll go for like yes. That means we'll go for no. What I will do here, first I will execute this lines. If it is correct, if my this condition is true, then it will print this message. Else this will go to here. So what we will do here, just see. Here we'll check. See here, I got a yes because 200 is greater than 100. Of course, it's greater than. Now what I will do here? I'll put here one more zero or whatever. I'll increase that number. Now what happens? Now see here what happens. Now it will execute the no. It will condition. It will execute the else condition like this. It will work. Okay. And even though if you understood else in the sense, we need to check whether this is condition is true, we'll execute this one. Otherwise, it will not execute this one. Okay. Another example. Okay, we will take it for else. One more example. We will take it. Okay, we will take one example. Okay, take it like x is equal to 100, y is equal to print some message like Python. This is need to print like if. Okay, otherwise I will take the this message only. Okay, take like this message. I'll print here like print. Then I'll take here x. One more thing I would like to say you here. If you want, you can apply this one also. If if x is less than y, but here x is not less than y. So what I will do here, I can write like this: x is y is less than x. Yes. If you want, you can put this bracket also, but it doesn't look proper, so that's why we are not putting. But in Python it's optional. If you will put also, you'll get the output. If you're not putting also, you'll get the output. So I'll put like this. Okay, then it'll print the message. So I will take the message here itself only. So I'll write the message like it's working like this. Whatever the message you want to print, you can take the message. Then you take like this else. You take the message else, then you print like not working. Our condition, what according to the condition, we are checking y is greater than. Yes, it's greater than, that means working. So what happens, it will print this one first line. So we'll check it here. See, we got the working like this. You can write here, you can give in this bracket also, otherwise you can leave it simply also without bracket also, you can do it. Okay, here we will take, now we will take another example for elif, how to use elif, if, and even to else in one step, one program only. So for example, okay, if we have like some words like 10, like 10 we have like 10, we need to print like, then 20 we have 20, then we have 30, 30. Okay. Then we have 40. So we need to write like this. Some examples is there. Okay, so what we will do here, first of all, we will write some, we will take first x value will take here. Okay, we will consider like 20. X value is 20. Here I will write condition like if x is equal to 10, x equal to 10, we need to print that message like yes, it is 10. So we need to print like 10, 10, this is 10. Okay, then what I will do here, again I will write if condition, but instead of if, okay, 1 second, I will show you what happens. So if x less than equal to 20, equal to 20, then you print 20 here. So 20 here. Okay, then we will go for, then we will look for again if x equal to 30. Okay, then we will write this, then print here 30, then 30, 30. Okay, 30, then we will take one more time here if x equal to 40, then we need to print here 40, take 40 here, like this we can print. So here what I will do, first of all, First we will take here these conditions. Print. First you take all those conditions here. I'll show you. Just think, like I'll show you what's the how to use these statements, like if else at a time. Show you one sec. Yeah. Okay, actually, so now we need to actually maintain the proper indentation. So here, see what I will do. See here, if I know we know x equal to 20. Now if first it will check this condition. If x equal to 10, then it will print this one. If it is not equal, then it will go for this. So what will happen here? See, we will execute this one. We go to 20 because answer is 20. How we did get 20? So I will show you. See here, x is 20, so it will check this condition. But here, you know what happened, what's going on. First it will check, it will take the value from here x, then it will check for each and every condition. But if I'll put like one condition here, so it once we will get the once our condition is matched with that particular this program, I mean whatever the lines, then it will terminate, I mean it will execute the program there itself only. So like how it will work, see here, I'll put elif here, elif, sorry, elif, then again I'll put here also elif. Okay, here I will put elif, here also I'll put elif. So here, what's the use of elif, we'll see here now. Here we'll check from here, if x is equal to 20, x is equal to 20, so first it will check for whether the condition is matching. Okay, otherwise first once the condition is matching here now, see here where condition is matching. Once the condition is matching here, rest of the two statements, rest of the two lines will not match. Rest of the two line will not match. So see here, so here we'll check it. Once we got there 20, it will not match here. Like this we will see. First it will check for this. If it is matching here only, it will execute, and the rest of the code it will not be executed. Okay. If so, here one more thing I would like to say. Here we are just using the only just 4 5 lines are code are there. For see, consider if you are working one of the company and you have like 10,000 employee data, 20,000, 1 lakh employee data, then how will you search? For that time we need this elif condition. That time, so what happens, for example, whatever the records, whatever the condition you need to find out, if it is you have 10,000 data, okay, and you will be getting only just 200, the number of 200 line, number of line you need to, your output is there, okay. So what you will do, you will apply the if condition, instead of searching full hold all the data, because it's a wasting of time. So what happened, so here we will go for this elif condition. Okay, if the condition is not matching, then we have one more, we can go for this one also. Here I will write print not matching, like this, not matching or something, not matching this, matching number, matching number. So here what we will do here, if I'll write like 200, so 200 we do not have, so then what happens, 200 it will take like this, it will take the last one, see not matching, it means this statement will execute. If I'm matching, if I'm giving, if I will give the like 40, 40 or 30, okay, if I'll give 40 for this time, what happens, if I execute this code, we'll get the output 40. So if else and elif condition will be using whenever we need to perform some task, if it is a large number of data and we need to find some of the, will apply some conditions and will fetch the data easily to apply these conditions. Okay, this much only the today's session. Okay, and please practice at your end also. Thanks for watching this video, and please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Have a good day. Bye bye.